Tell you guys this whole damn time because how is it possible that a regular Italian can finish a whole pizza? And look at the pizza in comparison to my head. It's huge. And please stop with its portion sizing bullshit because do you see him? Do you see his plate? It's empty. And this is like the norm here in Italy. When you go out to eat pizza, you order a whole pizza for yourself and you finish it by yourself. And you're telling me in the US or Canada, we share pizza with 10 people and we still get diseases. Make it make sense.
Why is it in the US and Canada, we can eat certain foods that people eat in other countries, but they tend to not have the same weight problems that we have? It's super common for patients of mine to report that they went to Italy and they ate a bunch of pasta and all the same foods they eat here, lots of carbs, lots of fat, but they lost weight. Usually they attribute it to increased amount of walking, but it happens all the time to a bunch of different countries. So I'm gonna give you 3 theoretical reasons why. I'm Dr. Imam, I'm board certified in allergy medicine and obesity medicine. A lot of what I'm about to say is theoretical and hypothesis, still being worked on. So the first theory is gonna be the extent of processing of the foods that we're actually talking about. Think of a pasta at your local supermarket that was made in Italy versus a pasta that was made in the US, and look at the ingredients. The Italian pasta will probably just have wheat, while the US pasta will be fortified with multiple vitamins and have a lot more ingredients. And there's increasing body of evidence to show that the extent to which we ultra-process our foods appears to make us overeat. One theoretical possibility is that when we overeat on these ultra-processed foods, they decrease our ability to drop our ghrelin levels, which is our hormone that makes us hungry. Meaning it appears to be that these over-processed foods decrease our ability to feel full. It decreases our satiation. Another possible consideration is they change our calories per second of consumption. If you eat a fresh bread from like a fresh bakery in France or Italy, you might not notice this, but their bread is actually much chewier than our bread is. Our bread is pre-sliced, added in with preservatives, and added in with fat to compensate for the lack of moisture because water equals mold. So in an effort to increase the shelf life of bread, we increase the number of calories per second we consume with our bread versus theirs. And that carries over for their flour products and ours. It's common that people say, hey, your brain has a delayed satiety mechanism, meaning if you eat food, you have to wait 20 minutes for your brain to feel full. Maybe you're just eating 20 minutes too fast. This is one of the theoretical mechanisms that scientists are looking into. Other cultures, you soon start to realize that the obesity crisis we're having in the US is unlikely due to any macro, meaning it doesn't have to do with the amount of fat we're eating or the amount of carbs we're eating compared to something else. But maybe it's actually the extent of processing we do where it looks like we're eating the same food as someone else is eating in a different country, but at a molecular level, our brain is not interpreting it as the same food. I have some book recommendations in the comments, just food for thought. Leave some comments, let's see. Hope that helps.